All right. Why can't I get rid of this? This app is using full screen. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's finally settle the debate about passive income and different types of passive income ideas. All right. So I'm excited about this one because what was the person?
So one of our wonderful guests who tuned in to one of our broadcasts made a great suggestion. She suggested that we talk about passive income and if we could share some ideas. So Ralphine Caldwell, we greatly appreciate you and everyone else. If there are any topics or anything that you'd like for us to discuss,
Oh gosh, you got to sneeze.
every time. I don't know what it is, but if there are some topics or anything you like for us to discuss, please make a suggestion. And if it's a great topic like this one is, we will definitely talk about it. All right.
Yeah. All right.
So
So,
cool beans.
well, let's introduce ourselves.
Ladies first.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alease Michelle, and I'm a marketing coach for coaches, and I help coaches grow their coaching business fast by creating digital products.
And my name is Alex Jones. I am a licensed insurance broker and financial planner, and I help people just like you build wealth so you can have the financial resources you need to live the life you want and leave a legacy.
Yeah. All right. So I'm really excited to talk about passive income. Alice and I both generate different ways to bring in passive income. There are two levels of passive income that he and I both are going to talk about. I'm going to let him first define what passive income is first before we get into the nitty gritty.
Oh, okay. I get to define it. So basically, guys, there are there are two ways in general you can generate income, right? It's either going to be active or passive. And typically active generally means that, your efforts, your energy, your thoughts, your ideas, have to be a part of the process in order for you to generate income. Okay. So the more you are involved in generating the income, the more active your business is. Now, if you're able to generate income where your sources of income are not dependent on whether you are generating the income or not, that is where we're talking about passive income.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't really have to work for it, then it's passive.
It's passive.
But I feel like there are two different types of passive income. I call them one semi-passive and then totally passive altogether. Okay. And so we're going to break it down and start off with the semi-passive. And semi-passive means there has to be some work up front. And then there are continuously things that you might have to do to continue to bring in that income. Not meaning that you have to do 8 hours a week, but maybe you have to, what would you call, sort of upkeep, the maintenance,
Yeah.
right?
Manage.
Right,
to
and
some
manage to ensure that you bring in this passive like income. So there's semi-passive and then there's going to be passive, right? So I teach more or less the semi-passive way to generate income in your business. Early on this week, Alice and I talked about the importance of having a home-based business, and semi-passive ways is a great way for beginners to start generating passive income. And basically, I feel like it's a little easier because a lot of the semi-passive ideas I'm going to share with you really comes from your expertise, what you already know, what you're probably already sharing and doing with others as well.
Okay.
Right? So I guess you're going to want me to start.
That's right.
So the first semi-passive way is to create digital products. Now, I know you probably heard that. You heard it, swimming around all the internet. But what are digital products? Digital products are going to be products that are consumed in a digital way, meaning on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet. It might be in audio form, but it is 9 times out of 10, there is no physical, tangible product about.
Generally electronic.
Yeah, electronic, digital, right? Electronic is so 1995.
Yeah.
But digital. And so, why do I like digital products? Okay. One, you create them one time and you can sell them multiple times over and over and over again. So, the work happens up front. You have to put the work in to create these digital products. Those digital products could be an ebook, it can be an audio program, it could be a course, it could be what am I missing? It could be like digital download, like planner sheets, it can be stickers, digital stickers. I mean, there's a lot. Etsy is making millions of dollars.
Billions.
Well, billions, yeah.
Billions, yeah.
Because there are a lot of people selling digital products online. Now, a lot of people get digital products and get overwhelmed because of the creation part in the beginning. But there are so many other digital products to help you make digital products, your creation of digital products a lot easier. I just think you can take the knowledge that you already have, use your phone, okay, to create some of these products, use AI to create the products, and now you have a digital product that you have to sell. The maintenance of this digital product, once you upload it, it's not like that movie with Kevin Costner. You build it and they come. It's more or less you upload it, you build it, you upload it into a platform like PayHip or Selfie or stuff like, or Gunroll. You upload it, and then you have to remind people that your product is available to buy. Okay. Now there are some platforms like Etsy and PayHip that have a marketplace that you can upload it, and those platforms will, share your information with other people who come onto their platform. So really, you don't have to sell. That platform will sell it for you, but you can't always depend on that. Like, you need to send traffic to the marketplace so that people can buy, right? So I think digital products, once you create it once, you can sell it over and over again. And when I tell you, you can create something 2 years from now and still be generating income, right? I think about your book. You have an ebook on Amazon.
I have a book, and I have a book. Well, I have
a physical book.
I have a book, and it's in the physical form and the digital form.
Right. And he makes money off of it monthly.
Yep, still making money off of it, and I need to update it. But yes, it is still being bought still to this day.
And you sell it on Amazon, so Amazon will be a marketplace.
Yep.
He literally doesn't have to really sell. So really, that ebook for you is passive. It is not. You created it once, but now it still sells on its own.
And so when we talk about being able to generate or send traffic to your product, one of the ways that you can, there are any number of ways that you can do it, but one of the ways that you can do it where I'm not going to say it's guaranteed, it's not guaranteed traffic, but you are putting your message in front of people, and you can do that by actually, by doing Facebook ads or YouTube ads, so things of that nature. And so that's a great way for you to be able to get your product in front of people who may be interested in buying the product buying what your product solves for them.
Right. Yes, John, you are correct. What we are doing right now is considered a digital product. So our live stream is considered a digital product. Once we are done with this live, it now can be sold. It can be uploaded other places. So we're creating a digital product every single day that we go live until the end of the year.
Absolutely.
We will have digital products. So it can be as simple as that. It's creating your first digital product.
Yeah. So, and again, this becomes a great way if you can, go ahead and put an ad out there, or find a place where you can put your message in front of people for free. That's even better. That drives people to your product. That's where it becomes a little more passive, right? Because you don't actually have to.
So you still got to manage the ad.
You got to manage it.
I think having your book on a marketplace like Amazon, like you do, you literally uploaded that book. It's been years.
That was 2017.
Right. And you might see money, royalty fees in your account without you pushing or advertising it at all. I got a sale about a week and a half ago, for two of my digital products. I have a store that I sell on PayHip, and PayHip just introduced a marketplace. And when I say marketplace, it's literally like a classified, right? Your products are in this marketplace, and they literally will bring traffic to the marketplace, and people will find your stuff from that way, right? So I sold two digital products without me trying. Like, I wasn't promoting it. I didn't send out emails. And I made like almost $200 from a product that I created, years ago. And I'm still generating money from that product. It took me maybe 2 days to create it, but I'm still generating money from that product.
So some of you may be thinking, man, I don't know how to create the product. I don't know what the process is. I don't know how to do X. I don't know.
Well, that's what I teach my coaches. I teach coaches how to create their digital products, because I do not want people to be coaching one-on-one. I know that there are other ways to generate income. There's a way to leave a legacy and leave what you know out there. I think about all these other people's books that we buy and downloads and audios, and that those people are leaving a legacy for people to come back and learn from them. You can create these same type of products, right? I'm right now, Wednesday, I am showing my coaches how to create an ebook. It's called the Ebook Mastery Lab, where we create the ebook using AI. Wednesday, we talk about the creation of the ebook, like the aesthetics, making it pretty, the markups, the templates. And then on the next following Wednesday, we will be talking about how to market and sell it, right? Good evening, Stephanie. So I definitely teach how to create digital products. I strongly believe in it. It is, I would say it's the future. It is not the future. It is currently the present, because so many people are consuming content this way. Even in the educational system, so many people are taking classes online. Inside of the classroom, they're still using using digital products. Even the books that we were paying $200 for, now they have them ebooks. So it's just it is the present. It's not the future. It's the current present.
Yeah. So if there's something that you like to do, you like to create an ebook or a product, some other digital product, we have someone here that can help you through that process. Okay.
Yes.
So let's continue. Semi-passive strategies or ways that you can build income. Affiliate marketing.
Ooh, yes.
So what is affiliate marketing? So say, for instance, you like, hey, look, man, I don't want to create any products. I don't want to have to figure out what to do. Guess what? There are people who are out there who already have various products and services that have already been proven to sell. And guess what? They are looking for people to help them market their product. And as a result of you helping them market their product as an affiliate, they will pay you a fee. So this way, you don't even have to worry about developing the product or the service. There are plenty of services and products that have already been out there, that have already been proven to work. People have already bought them. The system is set up. All of the back end stuff is set up. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is find a product or service that you happen to believe in and think has value, that you can share with friends, family, and your followers.
And it's probably, like Alex says, probably the easiest way to get into passive income. A lot of the times you can use things that you are already using. You just need to find the companies that have an affiliate program, or a partner program is another name from. Walmart has a partner program. Target has a partner program.
Amazon
has a part. They call theirs the influencer program. You've got so many companies have affiliate or partner or influencer programs that you can join, and all you have to do is talk about the products that you're already using. So like an example could be that this pill case right here, I could say that, talk about how I use it. I don't really even have to talk about it, like show my face. I could just show my hands using and showing you how this pill box works. I can show you putting my medicine in here, turn around and show you all the lettering that is clear. And then I can share a link with you that will, once you go click on that link to buy, I get a commission. So that commission can be sometimes 50%, sometimes it can be 10%. I mean, it just depends. But imagine the amount of people right now that you are or who are following you, friends. And if only 1% of the group of people would buy your items, then that's a good, that could be a nice chunk of change once a month for you if you do that. It is really just promoting products that you believe in and that you use. That makes it so much easier for you to advertise and become an affiliate partner with. And it's not always products. It's also could be software. It can be services that you use. Also can be part of an affiliate. So I always tell my coaches, thank you for that love, Stephanie. I tell my coaches, y'all, look at these products that you are using and see if they have an affiliate or partner program that you can join. And I will say, all of us probably need to be joining Walmart's affiliate program. And I can tell you, all I gotta do is go all the way down to the bottom of their website and look for affiliate or partner program, because I know how many of us shop at Walmart, right? Me and my husband was just talking about Walmart, and I should be a partner of Walmart because I talk about them so much in the products that I buy from them as well, right? So Stephanie says, I have a product and service and I don't know why I am stuck with taking it to market. Well, you know what? Use PayHip. PayHip will automatically put your product in a marketplace, Stephanie.
Yep. Hey, Sharon, thanks for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. So again, affiliate marketing is one of the semi-private or semi-passive streams of income.
Because you have to promote it. You
gotta
have
promote
to be the person to promote it. And again, it can be faceless. You do not have to show your face when you're promoting a product. You can just show your little hands working and demo the products.
Yep. And, we don't have this on the list, but I'll share this one. I always talk about this. We have an extra vehicle that we actually put on the Turo platform. Turo is very simple, very similar to Hertz, right? So this way, I upload information onto the Turo platform. I talk about the vehicle, all the specifications, and blah, 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 blah. I do that whole thing, right? And once it's the account is set up, people can actually rent the vehicle through the platform. I don't have to worry about payment. That all goes through. I don't have to worry about insurance. That is something that you can also do through the platform as well. It becomes an easy way really to make money. I am responsible for making sure that the vehicle is clean, is well maintained, and it is ready for their rental use. And that's really my involvement. This past month, for the past month and a half, actually, the car has been gone pretty much the last month and a half, meaning I only had to clean it up one time doing that just to get it ready. It stayed out the entire time. So that was the extent of my active, my actually getting it ready.
Right.
Was my
That's
extent.
why it's semi. And it brings in an average about $500 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just from a car that would have been sitting in our parking lot, in our driveway, not doing anything but taking up space,
yep.
literally.
And now it's making money for us. So that's just another one.
Good. So the other semi-passive one, before we move on to the passive, would be a subscription or membership service. Again, this is probably the last one that I recommend to my clients, is to start some type of membership or subscription service, because although it is semi-passive, you have to create or show up on a monthly basis for people to continue to pay you every single month. Okay, you can produce one product, or really, I know I might be getting into the weeds, but you could create a library of content and offer access to it on a monthly basis. So if you think about it, there are music out there, people who like, hey, you can get access to my music every single month when I drop a new
album. Sharon, that's what her daughter's a musician.
So. Yes. So music clips, those type of things, she can offer subscription service for that. Maybe a private, every month she does a private performance to everyone who subscribes to the channel. If you are using YouTube and you get your followers up, your subscribers, I think you need to have at least 500 subscribers, I think. And then you open up the subscription service on YouTube. And so people can subscribe to your YouTube channel, I think like at $2.99. It's up to you, whatever the price is. And you can drop specialty content only to those who subscribe to you. So I know YouTube has it, and as well as TikTok has a subscription only kind of membership. I think Instagram has it as well.
And let me just say, it doesn't have to be just that. Newsletters are still considered a subscription service.
Right.
So if you really think about what are some things that you subscribe to every month,
right,
that you take advantage of every month, well, guess what? If you think about those things, you may find that there's something that you can produce as well.
And like Teddy, DJ, I know you do some DJ and music, but you can have us subscribe to your channel for maybe a nominal fee, and we party with you. Like you DJ and we party with you, and you play all our specialty songs. We might have requests, and we could pay you $2.99 for you to DJ our party from our phone or from our TV. So there's so many different ways. Again, it's not passive, like total passive. He has to put in the work. We have to put the work in every month. But that is income that you can guarantee every single month as long as you have a certain amount of members. So I just think, sometimes we don't think about those type of things, but y'all know we pay subscriptions every single month. We pay Netflix, Hulu. I mean, I can just think about all the subscriptions I have.
And stuff that you probably paying for stuff I know I am that you forgot about.
Right.
Still paying on it every single month. So, yeah.
See, Teddy, let me know when you start that, okay?
So those are, and what I would do is I would encourage you guys to Google, to search. To say, hey, give me, if you happen to have Chat GPT, put in there and say, hey, give me, 25 ideas, give me 30, give me 50 passive income ideas, and let it do the work for you. Okay.
Yes.
So that's what we would consider to be passive, semi-passive income, where there's still some level of activity, some level of work that has to be invested, whether it be, totally, or whether it be just to kind of, keep your system going and maintaining and managing your system.
Yes.
So now we want to talk a little bit about your passive income, totally passive income. Well, guess what? If something is totally passive that does not require your input, your energy, your efforts, right? Something has to be invested. What do you guys think that is? What do you think that is? Yes, that's right. Your capital. Your capital. So here are some ways that you can take your capital, right, and you can put it to work for you. And what people always say, let me tell you something about that money. That money When you're working, but whatever it is that you're doing for your primary job, it can be also working for you. When you're on vacation, that money can still be working for you. When you're sleeping, your money is still working. So you want to make sure that your money is working, that you don't have lazy, what we call lazy money, money that's just laying around. What do I mean by lazy money? If you have money that's sitting in a regular savings account, that's lazy money. You got money in your shoebox. You got money under that mattress.
Lazy money.
That's lazy money. It ain't making no money. In fact, you're losing money because inflation we know has been really high lately, but your inflation is 3%, and your money's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. Well, you losing 3% as every year goes by. So what are some quick ways or some easy ways that you can take that lazy money and put it to work for you?
And make it's totally passive.
Totally passive. This one, high yield savings accounts. Now,
Put your money in a high yield savings account.
Yeah, because somebody's, y'all heard me say savings, but I'm talking about them little old bank, them bank account, them
They're
savings
only
account.
giving you what, 0.5% interest?
Point 0. So they ain't paying you nothing. They're taking your money and making money with your money. You don't want that to happen. So if you can go and open up a high yield savings account, you can Google them. One of my favorite high yield savings account, I love Ally.
Okay.
Ally Bank is a online bank that I use for saving money, and they pay me First Horizon. I'm getting 4.5, almost 5% with my lazy money that's just kind of sitting around with them. So that's not bad.
Right.
So you can always go online and Google. You can go to Bankrate, or you can go to Nerd Wallet, and you can put in there, hey, high yield savings account, who's paying the most money, and you can start earning yourself some passive income on your money.
Hello, Michael.
Yep. So that's the first way.
So a high yield savings account. Look for and research a high yield savings account that can bring you a higher percentage of interest than you already getting from your regular bank account, right? So if you got that checking account that's only giving you 0.5%, we might want to look for another account or a savings account that gives you a higher interest rate.
Yep. So let's talk a little bit about dividend stocks. Dividend stocks. Let me tell you something. Them dividend stocks, boy, them things, they can make a difference in your life. Let me tell you. Now, obviously, all of these things work so much better the more money you have to invest. So the more capital you have, the better. And so if you're putting your money in there and you just letting time do the work from there, that's where the passive part comes in. So let me just talk a little bit about what's a dividend stock. So very quickly, if you're not familiar, when you invest your money and buy a share of stock, you're buying a share of ownership, okay? Ownership in a particular company. So let's just use the example, you buy Nike. You buy a share of Nike, you give over the money, all right? And so Nike can, at some point in time, whether it be monthly, quarterly, or annually, Nike can choose to take the profits and share those profits with you. When they do that, that's called a dividend. They're basically breaking you off a little piece of change because you are also a part owner. All right. So that's what a dividend is that they are paying you some of the profits from the business. Okay. So in that case, if you're investing your money in a dividend stock, or what some people call an income stock, that's where you start getting income back in the form of a dividend. The reason why these are really, really important and why these can make a difference is because the wealthy know and understand when they invest money, the return that they get in their investment is not taxed the same way as you are taxed when you are earning your money. Makes a difference. So let's say, for instance, you go in every day, you're clocking in, you get a check, okay? But let's say over here, you have your money invested in some dividend stocks. So whatever rate you pay, whatever tax rate you fall into, right? If you have dividend stocks and you buy and sell, scratch that. Dividends are always taxed at your ordinary tax rate. All right, so let me scratch that. So nix everything I just said. But in terms of the dividend, guess what? That's passive income. That's income that you didn't have to work for. Yes, you do get taxed at the ordinary rate, but the capital gains that you get when you buy the stock at one price and sell it for a higher price, now those capital gains on the stock, you may not pay tax on that capital gain if you keep it longer than 1 year and a day. If you happen to sell it 1 year or less, then yes, you're going to pay regular tax on that capital gain. But if you keep it 1 year and a day and then you sell it, if you are not making within a certain amount of money, you don't pay any tax on that. But the highest that you can possibly pay on those capital gains is 20%. That could be very different than what you pay ordinarily on the money that you generate. So that's why Warren Buffett said his secretary pays a higher rate than he does, because so much of his money comes from investments. There you go.
See? You ask the question, you get the answer.
Yeah, and there are stocks there are stocks actually called dividend aristocrats. These are stocks that have always paid a dividend throughout their entire history. And not only that, some of them have increased their dividend year after year after year. So you want to Google dividend aristocrats. These are dividend stocks that you definitely want to take a look at and see if they're worth investing in when you start looking at the dividend yield or the rate of dividend they pay you for your stock.
Woo! Have mercy. Y'all understand why I married this man? Yeah. Talking money makes it is sexy, ain't it?
and you want to do the other two?
No, you do other.
Okay, all right.
This is your ball game.
So this is my area. So we want to talk about peer-to-peer lending. If you guys have ever heard of peer-to-peer lending, there are actually platforms that you can go on. Lending Tree, Lending Club is one. Prosper, I think is another. So these are platforms where there are people who are looking to borrow money. Okay. And those people who are looking to borrow money, they have different levels of credit worthiness. All right.
Kiva is another one.
Kiva is another. And so based on their level of worthiness, you're actually able to take some of your lazy money and you can actually put it onto the platform. Through the platform, you can lend money to people, and you can choose what level of credit worthiness you want to put your money out there for. And you can start for as little, I think, as $25,
right?
Something like that.
Basically, you are lending money to people to use as businesses. Most of the time, especially in Kiva, is to help people build their business. And literally, a lot of these peer-to-peer lending sites, like he mentioned, the guarantee of getting your money back plus interest is a lot higher than trying to lend money to your family.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And plus, you're not lending it to someone you don't know. It goes to a platform. That platform has vetted the people who are asking for the money. And so that's a way that you can really, especially through Kiva, is to help other people who are in need, who might not have the income or the opportunities to get the lending like we can in the United States, that they can get the lending that they need to start their businesses. And these women, I think Kiva has
They're mostly,
expanded.
yeah.
Yeah, but
They're
they're
now?
expanding
Okay.
now because it
'Cause
used to be
just women.
yeah, it used to be just women, and that these women now can start businesses with money that you have lent them. So, like you said, you can start with as small as $25, and then lend, and then as more you have more lazy money, you can offer this more opportunities for people to borrow your money and then pay you back with interest.
So the next one is I like this one because a lot of times people think about real estate, getting into real estate, and a lot of people don't necessarily want the hassle and the headaches that come along with having tenants and toilets, as they always say, trying to collect rent, tenants and toilets, and some people just don't want to have to do that. And there's a way that you can actually get involved in various types of real estate. It could be residential, it could be apartments, it could be commercial, it could be office buildings, it could be crowd servers, it could be malls like Simon Properties. So there's this thing called a REIT, REIT. It's a real estate investment trust. Okay. And essentially, it's just like a stock. When you put money into a REIT, it's like you buying a share of a real estate investment trust. Okay. And so you have, like I said, you have any number of funds out there, and those funds could be strictly residential funds. They could be commercial funds. They could be strictly office. Right? However you want to stratify it, there's a REIT out there for it. Now, the great thing about residential real estate investment trust, the great thing about it is they must pay out 90% of their profits each year. In order to be a REIT, they have to pay out 90% of what they make. So that means that people pay their rents, they do all that stuff, they pay the operating expenses that's associated with it, they pay the management fees and all that stuff. And everything that's left, right, is something that comes to the people who have invested into that real estate investment trust. Okay. And so if you've put your money into it, you get a piece of that back. So there are companies out there. Fundrise, for instance, is one that you can go on and you can look online and see what is it they actually invest in Fundrise. Okay. It could be it's a couple other ones that escape me. Did you?
That's your like.
Yeah. So Fundrise is one, but if you put in real estate investment trust, you'll see that there are any number of REITs out there that invest money in various types of real estate properties. And like I said, that's a great way for you to not have to take on the responsibility of trying to get a loan for the property, get it up, get it filled with tenants, managing it, and all the other stuff associated with it. This way you can just be a passive investor, and they're going to pay you the return on it each and every quarter or each and every year.
Awesome.
Passive. Can't beat it.
That was really, thank you so much for that suggestion. I mean, of us sharing passive income, we really wanted to tackle, what the difference is in passive income and semi-passive income and full-fledged passive income, because a lot of people do get it confused. And I know there are a lot of people online who are saying, oh, I made, blah, 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 and it was all passive when it was probably semi-passive, right? Or, so knowing there is a possibility of bringing in money passively, you have to decide which level of passive you want to invest in. Semi-passive income is going to require you to do some of the work up front and some managing of that on a monthly or sometimes weekly basis. And then passive income is just going to require you to have more money to invest in to let it work for you. So it's either a little bit of your time or a little bit more of your money. You can bring in passive income with these passive income ideas that Alex and I have shared with you tonight. I want to say thank you, those of you who are showing up for us. Don't forget to like it, share it out to others. That encourages Alex and I to show up for you every single night. If you have any ideas that you would like for us to talk about, go ahead and put them in the comment section. We'll make sure that we answer and address those questions. Teddy says, I'll reach out to you about a few things. All right. Come on now. I got you.
And again, if there are some topics or some subjects that you would like for us to talk about, like I said, Ralphine Caldwell made this suggestion, and we greatly appreciate that. So we want to make sure that this is useful information, that is helpful, and it's something that you can use to enrich and better your life.
Awesome. And then our last note is the tips for success in bringing in passive income is that you can start small. You do not have to start out there. You can start this simple and small and work your way up. You can also remember to leverage the skills that you already have. Some of you are doing this right now probably free, or you have ideas, or you probably got a notebook full of ideas that can be easily turned into a product or something. So leverage what you already have and what you already know to get started. We all should have some type of extra income that we can be bringing in. Like Alice and I mentioned a couple of days ago, right? Was a home-based business. This is your start of bringing in that home-based business ideas, right? And then lastly, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself time, right? This is not a quick fix or what is it, the word?
Well, we know.
Get rich quick.
Yeah.
Scam.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't want those.
Yeah, no, you don't want those at all. All right.
Yeah.
So again, guys, y'all have any further questions from us that you would like for us to talk about? We would love to talk about them. All right. So again, thank you guys so much for showing up for us. Y'all know, meet us here at the same time and the same place, and we will talk to you later. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
There it is.